Mom, it's about what happened today at the hospital. That's not acceptable. Who do you think you are?
What?
Come on, Mom. Not what. I'm obviously referring to you ranting and raving at my wife, throwing around nonsense accusations like Jason ended up like this because of you, and it's all your fault at her.
Nonsense. It's true, and you know it. If she hadn't been driving dangerously, you never would have gotten hurt. You're a paraplegic because of her.
I told you that's not true. How many times do I have to say the same thing? We were parked up by a crossing when someone asleep at the wheel crashed into us from behind. Neither me nor Ella did anything wrong.
But if there was no accident, you'd still be a normal person, wouldn't you? I can't help but vent my anger. It's only natural. I'm your mother.
A normal person? Are you saying I'm not a normal person? In any case, I need you to stop giving my wife a hard time. It wasn't her fault, and she feels awful enough without getting it in the neck from you. She got injured herself, you know.
I don't give even 1/10 of a damn about someone else's kid. You're the one I'm worried about, Jason. You're my only boy.
Someone else's kid? That's my wife you're talking about. Are you aware we're married? That makes her family. Family! Anyway, I'm fully capable of getting by and earning a living even if I'm in a wheelchair. So you really don't need to worry about me.
Fine, have it your way. Oh, how ungrateful. To think I'm kind enough to worry about you, and this is the thanks I get. Jason, listen to me. I had a long, hard think last night. And I decided it would be better if me and you never had anything to do with each other ever again. I think we should cut all ties, son.
What?
It's time to address the elephant in the room, son. You're a cripple. Living alone is going to be virtually impossible for you from now on. There's no hope of you being able to look after me when I'm old and infirm if you can't even look after yourself.
Old and infirm? What? Basically, you're cutting all ties with me because I can't look after you when you're old.
That's not the only reason. On top of that, I simply don't have enough time or energy to look after you, which means it would be quite inconvenient to have you around. I'm already getting old, you know. My knees creak, my hips ache. I'm no spring chicken. My plan is to live out my years getting by on your father's inheritance. That would be a lot easier for me if I had one less family member to worry about. Think of it as an opportunity to express some gratitude for all the hard work I put into raising you. You'll accept, won't you?
You can't be serious. Is this the kind of thing a mother says to her heavily disabled son? Can't believe it.
Come on, Jason. Surely you can see it can't be helped. I put in years of blood, sweat, and tears into raising you and did a damn fine job, if I do say so myself. I had no issue with devoting my time and energy to you when I thought it would pay off after I reached an old age. But now? What use is a son who can't even walk around without assistance? And I'm asking you nicely, won't you be a dear and free me from my servitude?
I see. Basically, what you're saying here, Mom, is that the only reason you had me in the first place was so I could change your diapers when you get old. And now that I can't walk due to the car crash, I no longer have any value. So you're throwing me away like a piece of garbage. On top of that, you also plan on keeping all my dad's inheritance for yourself, even though he specifically stated a sizable chunk should go to me.
It's hardly my fault. Want to know what the single most important thing in the world is, son? Having a solid plan. If I cut you out of my life, I can live out the rest of my days entirely on your father's money. As for your side of the bargain, you also get out of having to care for me when I'm old and frail. No matter how you look at it, it's a win-win situation.
Do whatever you like. I won't try and stop you cutting me out of your life. But don't you dare try and contact me or my wife ever again. This is final.
That's my line. Don't bother showing up at the house and try to get your greedy hands on the inheritance, because you won't be setting foot inside ever again. Starting tomorrow, we're strangers. Is that clear? Okay, fantastic. Bye-bye. Jason! You came to the house today, didn't you? I warned you! Why did you take the fridge and TV? Give them back at once.
Because they're my personal belongings that I paid for? I can't leave my stuff at your house forever. I gave the key to a close friend and had him stop by to pick them up. Oh, I told him to leave all the frozen stuff in a cooler box, so you're best off eating them ASAP before they spoil.
I cannot believe you. I had no idea my son was so petty and small-minded. Oh, did I say son? Oh, my mistake. You're a stranger now, of course. Oh, it's fine, forget it. That fridge and TV were probably just second-hand junk anyway. I'll buy some shiny new ones with your dad's inheritance. So I don't need your junkyard scrap anyway.
Sure. The fridge is a brand new Hitachi with touchscreen feature configuration and Wi-Fi connectivity. And the TV is an ultra-thin, flat-screen, 70-inch home cinema tier marvel of modern technology. It's true, though. Maybe you'll be able to afford them if you use Dad's inheritance. It's your house, so do what the hell you like.
I don't need to be told by you. Believe me, that's what I fully intend on doing. Never message me again. The next time you enter this house without my permission, the police will be called.
I hate to break this to you, but you're the one who contacted me.
Jason!
What? I was sure you told me we're cutting all ties. Did I dream it?
Don't be sarcastic with me, boy. I have one last thing to tell you. Believe me, you'll want to hear this.
What?
I threw away all the stuff in your room.
You did what now?
Think about it. There was no reason for me to keep a complete stranger's belongings lying around in my house. Yesterday was a combustible garbage day, and today was large refuse. Which means that in just 2 trips from the garbage collectors, all your stuff is gone forever. How lucky am I?
Does that also include the cards in the cardboard boxes?
Probably. I threw everything away after all. Oh no, there weren't items of immense sentimental importance in those boxes, were there? Oh, what a shame. I'm choking for you here. I'm so sorry. Oh, tragically for you, though, I threw them out yesterday. So there's no way of reclaiming them now. I threw away your luggage, too. With this, the cutting of ties is complete. Now we really are complete strangers. Now, for one last time, never message me again.
You really went and did it this time, huh?
What?
Did you really throw away Dad's inheritance?
Inheritance? What are you talking about?
His collection. Oh man, you really went and did it this time. Each and every item in those boxes currently sells for somewhere in the vicinity of $400 to $1,600. He didn't own a single thing that wasn't worth something. Plus, he had absolutely tons of stuff. That stuff was worth tens of thousands of dollars in total. And that's a conservative estimate. I wouldn't be unreasonable to put the combined total at over $75,000.
What? What are you talking about? You're lying. Those boxes are full of nothing but silly kids' games. Junk!
There's a premium on junk like that in certain circles. They were only set to go up in value too, since they're no longer in production. Go ahead, try searching for expensive card game on the internet. You'll be surprised. Chances are the majority of results you'll get were the things in the boxes you just threw away.
Wait, no, you're lying. You're lying, right? Tell me you are. Are you sure they weren't just replicas? If they were really so valuable, why didn't you have your friend take them when he was here for the fridge and TV?
There was no way I could take them. Dad said they were part of your inheritance. He said he wanted them to go to you.
What?
You know how Dad had a bit of a hoarding habit? Well, before he died, he divided up all the stuff that could be sold at a decent price between the family and wrote it in his will. To me, he left all of the heavier, more unwieldy antiques. To you, he left the lighter, easy-to-sell card games.
What? This is the first I've heard of it.
Of course it is. Dad asked me to tell you in the event, and only in the event, that you were facing genuine financial hardship and struggling to get by. It's written in his last will and testament addressed to me. I can show you if you don't believe me. Now, I did plan on doing as he asked and was prepared to go through the necessary procedures if that time ever came.
Oh my God.
Good grief, Mom. I wouldn't have guessed in a million years you'd toss everything out. Me or the cards. It's not a total loss, though. I plan on taking good care of all the antiques Dad gave me at the least.
Jason, you get yourself down to the landfill and start digging through the trash at once.
What? No way! I'm in a wheelchair. That's impossible.
But you said that stuff was worth $75,000. You might still make it if you go now. Hurry up! Move!
I don't think so. You said you tossed them out yesterday, so they've probably all been crushed by now.
Don't get clever with me, boy. I know. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. If you come back with the $75,000 worth of cards, I'll allow you back into this family. Not just that, but I'll even look after you.
Sorry to disappoint you, but like I already told you, I don't need looking after.
What are you talking about? You're a wheelchair-bound cripple, for heaven's sake. How can someone like you live on their own?
I'm not alone. I have my wife. Anyway, do you even know what my job is? I create plastic models. I receive commissions and then create prototypes for dolls, figures, and models. Which is why I don't need to walk to earn a living.
What? Does that mean getting crippled in the accident has no effect on your salary?
How many times have I told you at this point? 5? 10? Damned if I know. What kind of mother doesn't know what their own son's job is? Do you have that little interest in me?
Really? You do that? That's great news, son.
Oh, wow. Am I your son again now? That sure is convenient, huh? There's just one problem. I don't consent to this rekindling of ties you seem to be assuming is taking place. We're strangers now, and we always will be.
Jason, how can you be so cold towards your mother? Have you no heart? Despite me being so lonely, what with your father gone and all, how horrible. Jason, my boy, won't you be a darling and come back to the house today? Let's have some supper together.
I'm not eating with you. Don't be ridiculous. There seems to be a small contradiction between cutting all ties with me and then inviting me over for supper to play happy families.
Jason, please. This wasn't an easy decision for me to make, you know. I only did what I did because I was filled with anxiety about the future.
I'm sure you were. I had a feeling to that effect, which is why I intentionally left only the card games behind. You're the one who threw them all out solely because you made the mistaken assumption they were guilty of the crime of belonging to me. To be honest, I'm more sick of you than I am sympathetic.
I've got an idea. Won't you be a dear and give me all the antiques your dad left you? I don't mind if they're heavy.
What? Why would I do that? Why would I give you the things Dad explicitly said he wanted to go to me? I won't even be selling them anyway. Those antiques were part of Dad's cherished collection, and they were really important to him.
All the more reason to hand them over. They'd be far more valuable if I sold them. I could use them to get by on. What use are they as decorations for your apartment? They'd be nothing but clutter. It's what your father would want, Jason. You know it's true.
I could explain in explicit detail why you're wrong, but you probably wouldn't even understand. Anyway, I have absolutely no intention of giving you any of his stuff. Nor do I ever want to live with you again. I'm gonna stop replying to your messages soon.
How can you be so insensitive? Oh, I've had it with you. Fine, I don't need you. I still have some savings in my bank account.
That's great. Since you've been so heavily reliant on Dad's inheritance all this time, you must have saved up about $75,000 by now, right?
What does my bank balance have to do with you, boy? If I did have that much, I'd be able to live off it for the rest of my life.
Do you seriously think that'd be enough to see you through the rest of your days?
What? 75,000? Of course it would.
With your current lifestyle, you're eating through at least $15,000 a year. Doesn't take a genius to figure out you're only going to be able to keep that up for 5 more years. You could afford to have a higher standard of living when Dad was still around. But there's no way your current lifestyle is sustainable.
What's your point? Are you saying I need to tighten my belt and save up more? No chance. You can't stop me buying the things I want.
Listen, want to know what the simple most important thing in the world is? Having a solid plan. If anyone can do it, you can, Mom. I have to make this clear, though, and it really pains me to say this, but me and my wife simply don't have enough time or energy to look after a complete stranger.
Stop it, please. Just wait. What do you mean, stranger? We're family. I'm your mother. Let's just talk this over. Jason, please, answer the phone.
Look, Mom, I'm a cripple. Things would be a whole lot easier for me if I had one less family member to worry about. Look on the bright side. You're free to do what you want with Dad's inheritance. And I'm blessed to have a loving wife who looks after me. Which means you don't have to go through the trouble. No matter how you look at it, it's a win-win situation. Apparently after that, much to my astonishment, my mom ran to the landfill on her own and entered illegally by climbing over the back fence in a frenzied panic. When she was brought to my apartment and in the back of a police car, she was covered head to toe in garbage juice. It smelled something like a mixture between sewage and rotting flesh. Of course, being strangers now, I firmly rejected my responsibility and sent her back on her way with those 2 unfortunate policemen who had to tolerate the stench. She was driven back to her house ranting and raving like a lunatic. It was what happened over the next few days that shocked me the most. Me and my wife got back from a day out to find someone had been rummaging through our belongings and made a total mess of the place. When I confronted my mom, she confessed to sneaking into the apartment and turning the place upside down in an attempt to find my dad's antiques. Thankfully, her search was in vain because my wife's parents very kindly agreed to let us keep everything at their place for a while. However, my patience had reached its limit. We enlisted the help of a lawyer through a recommendation from my stepdad. When we went over to warn her that we'd take legal action if she ever pulled anything like that again, my mother, tragically ignorant of the world, immediately became timid and backed down. And she hasn't bothered us since. I do have a feeling she'll probably try to get in touch with me again after a little while. So me and my wife are currently making preparations to move on the down low. I already bought a new cell phone, which means that by the next spring, we finally will be strangers once and for all.
Hey, Linda. I can't make it to pick her up today.
Wait, I thought you were going to be able to go home early today.
Sorry, but I mean, what can you do? I have to work, right? So yeah, please take care of her, okay?
What do you mean just take care of her? You always say that stuff. I work full-time too. It's not easy for me to just go pick her up. My work won't be done for a little while either.
I have to work. What do you want me to do? It can't be helped. Stop bitching. It's annoying. Here, I'll extend the time that she stays at the daycare. Then you can pick her up, right?
Okay, fine. What time are you going to be coming home tonight then, Michael?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I want to finish it by the last train, but I have work tomorrow, so I won't drink enough to get hungover before I head home.
You mean you can't pick up Anna because you're going out to drink, not because you're busy with work?
What are you talking about? Not busy with work. Going out for drinks is literally part of work. You really don't know this and you work? Ugh, women. Must be nice not taking your career seriously.
I mean, I think it can't be helped if you're going to build networks, but... And I didn't say that it was a bad thing that you were going to drink, but... I don't understand how you don't get what I'm saying. Besides, I work full-time because you said you would help raise the kid.
Huh? What, are you trying to say that I'm in the wrong here? Who was the one that paid for everything when you were pregnant? It's totally normal for women to work nowadays. You realize that, right? No woman just lives and mooches off a man anymore. That day and age is over. You know that my coworker Aaron's wife works really hard too, right? You barely have any overtime and you're complaining. You're too spoiled. How could you start talking about what I can and can't do?
But Aaron's kid is pretty old now, right? Anna is only 3 years old right now. We have to keep a close eye on her, and she still needs a lot of help. It's tough doing it all alone, so please cut back a little.
Oh my god, you're so annoying. Always nagging. Don't tell me what to do. You're not worthy. A kid is a kid. It should be easier to handle a younger kid. Stop complaining. Alright, you take care of Anna. Bye.
How is Anna? Did her fever ever go down? Is she okay? It's not getting any worse, is it?
Oh, it's totally fine. She's knocked out in the bedroom.
That's great. You took her to the hospital, right? What did the doctor say?
Oh, they just said that it was probably just a cold. It got cold really quickly, so that's probably why. I'm sure she can just sleep most of it off. You worry way too much.
I mean, she had a really high fever. Besides, I needed to go to work, so I didn't have any time. Of course I'm going to worry.
Why would you even accept a shift on the weekend anyway, idiot? Why would a woman with a child go work on the weekend? What the hell were you thinking? My long weekend was ruined because of you. You have a kid. From now on, you turn down any and all weekend shifts. I can't believe that she would choose to get sick on my weekend. This sucks.
I'm sorry, but I did tell you a week ago that I wanted you to look after Anna today. I can't just say that I don't want to go. I'm still a formal employee here. It's once every few months, maybe. Just help me out here.
It's not like they said you can't stay home, right? You can ask for free. So, when are you coming home?
I think it'll be around 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Hurry up and get home.
Yeah, I know. Okay, take good care of Anna for me then. Anna really likes it when you shave down an apple and give her a little apple smoothie when she's sick. I think she'll eat that even if she doesn't have an appetite, so...
Okay, just leave it alone. I'll do it. Stop telling me what to do. Pisses me off.
Michael, where are you right now? Damn it, Michael. What are you doing? What is going on? You said you'd look after Anna! Michael! Michael, I need to talk to you. You need to answer already.
Oh my god, shut the hell up, woman! What do you want?
What the hell are you talking about? What do you want?
What?
2 days ago when I got home, Anna was just slouched over on the couch, all alone. Where did you go after you left your own child, feeling sick, alone at home? I don't see any of the meds from the hospital either. You didn't really take her, did you?
I was going to take her, but I had something to do, so I couldn't take her. I gave her the medicine we had at home. So what's the matter?
What? What exactly did you have to do? It looked like you were drinking. Was drinking booze what you had to do? And why weren't you home? I literally asked you to watch after her while she's sick. After I took her to the hospital, they told me she probably had the flu. What were you going to do if I didn't come home early? How could you leave a child all alone and sick?
Shut the hell up! This is my weekend. I'm going to enjoy it. My friend invited me out to go fishing. It's not like I had a choice. He says that he's gonna take out a boat for us. Of course I had to go. I want to enjoy my days off too. I knew you were coming home, so why does it matter if I go enjoy myself a little? My weekend was ruined because of your stupid weekend shift.
You chose fishing over your sick daughter. Weekend this, weekend that. She's literally sick.
You know that I love fishing. You should know that I live for this. What am I supposed to do when someone takes away my living?
You're going to leave Anna to go fishing?
Hey, how am I supposed to go on like this?
What time did you leave the house? How long did you leave our child unattended and sick for?
Probably around 10 a.m., I think.
What? You left her for that long? What were you going to do if something happened to her?
Oh my god, shut up! You really are annoying. She was asleep and quiet, so it was fine. Nothing even happened, right? You always blow things out of proportion.
She was asleep and quiet. She just couldn't move because she felt so sick. Do you not understand?
You're being so repetitive. Ugh, annoying. You're seriously just a drag. I was having so much fun and you just had to go and ruin all of it, didn't you?
You really changed after we got married, haven't you? Besides, you were saying that you wanted to help out before I gave birth to Anna, but I end up taking care of Anna and cleaning the house all by myself. I thought you would at least take care of Anna, but you only care about yourself and your own happiness. I'm done. We're going to get a divorce. I can't be with you anymore.
What? You're trying to pin all of this on me? You changed too. Before we got married, you just listened to everything I had to say. You were so cute. You just complain all the time nowadays. You really tricked me good. Oh, by the way, I will say one thing. The reason I'm like this was because of you.
Because of me.
Yeah, you. You liked that I was strong-willed and did what I wanted to do, right?
I did say that, but...
That's why I'm just doing what I want, when I want. So in other words, it's totally your fault, right? In other words, you really shouldn't be barking up that tree, because you're at fault. Do you understand me? You are at fault. Here, come on. Say, I'm sorry, sir. I was the one in the wrong for leaving it up to you to take care of our sick child. When I get home, I expect you to get on the ground and beg me for forgiveness.
What? You think I'm messing around?
Huh?
Huh? Is that all you can say, you piece of shit, rotten, good-for-nothing human? You really shouldn't look down on me like that. You think you're all that because I'm over here trying to play nice. You really think that just because I'm a woman, I should just bow down and listen to everything you gotta say? You realize the only reason I'm working is because your dead-end job makes shit pay, right? What the hell are you talking about? Who paid for everything while you were pregnant? No shit you did. I'm rearing your child, and you're spewing that bullshit!
What? What's wrong, Linda?
Don't say my name. It literally lowers the value. I'm asking you if you're looking down on me. Read the text, dumbass.
I'm not looking down on you, but don't use so much profanity. It's uncouth.
Who the hell is uncouth? Ah, you don't like this kind of group of people, right? You can call them lowlifes, bottom of the barrel. Scum of the earth, morons, right? All while trembling in fear of getting your ass handed to you by them. You need to realize that you're the lowlife, way more than someone with a bad mouth.
Why are you acting so tough?
What? Acting? You think I can't start pretending to have manners at my age? But I made the biggest mistake of pretending to have manners towards you. You don't even take care of me and you're acting all tough and important.
What do you mean acting tough? I didn't...
Oh, so you were just a piece of shit from the get-go, huh? Let me guess. You like calm women because you think that you can do whatever you like to them and get away with it, right? You can't say anything when they start talking back to you, huh? It's scary.
I don't think so, but...
Really? You seem to have really lost momentum compared to a second ago. Are you sure you're okay? What were you saying earlier? It's all my fault this all happened, right? That's what you said. Something about how I'm just a fragile little girl and that you can do whatever you want because of me. That's why you're not at fault at all, right?
I think you're taking everything a little too negatively right now. I didn't mean any of that when I said what I said.
Then why did you say any of what you said? You literally said it yourself, you clown!
No,
Stop making a bullshit excuses, clown. Your side of the story is that everything is on me. That's what you want to say, right?
No, that's not... I was just too spoiled by you, Linda. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Then it's all your fault, isn't it? Get the hell home right now. We're going to talk about our divorce. You better not run away.
Linda? Where are you? Please save me. My head hurts really bad, and I'm so cold. I can't move at all. Can you please take me to the hospital? Linda? Hey, Linda! What's going on? Anna isn't anywhere to be found. Where did you go?
You got home today? Look at you, being all free spirit while we're talking about getting a divorce. Not a care in the world, huh? Didn't I say you needed to get your ass home right now?
That's not the important thing right now. I think I probably caught the flu. I might have caught it from Anna.
What? How could you get it from her when you weren't even taking care of her? And besides, I told you that we were getting a divorce. Once you're better, we're going to talk about finances and child support. I don't want to catch your cold, so text me when you're better.
Wait, you're serious about the divorce? You were just upset from the whole thing with Anna, right?
Of course I'm dead serious. I already took Anna and went to my parents' house. I'll grab the rest of my stuff after we finish talking about our divorce.
Linda, please, hang on. I'm begging you. Please save me. I really don't feel good at all. You always make me some chicken noodle soup when I was sick, right? I just realized that I love that kind of cute side of you.
I don't care about your stupid nostalgia. You have the strength to text me, so just call a taxi and go to the hospital on your own. You aren't going to be spoiled when you're weak. You abandoned our child. You were literally out fishing while our daughter was sick and suffering.
I'm sorry. I'll apologize. Please, forgive me.
I think you're apologizing to the wrong person. You do realize what you've done to Anna, right? You understand what's going to happen. Don't think you'll ever get to see her again.
Please, Anna. I won't go to the hospital until you come get me. I believe in you, so I'm going to be waiting for you.
Guess you're never going to the hospital then. You can just spend the rest of eternity waiting for me. Then maybe you'll understand a little bit more about how Anna felt when she was left sick and unattended.
Please don't be like that. I'm seriously weakened right now.
I don't give a rat's ass. Anna was suffering for so long because of you. Don't act like you deserve anything but pain and suffering when you can't even hold yourself accountable for your own actions.
I said I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Shut up. You're so annoying. I'm not going to forgive you no matter how much you apologize. You're trying to get taken care of only when it's your turn to be sick. You're pathetic. I mean, to be fair, that's what you want, right? A woman you can just use when you want. You can sleep it off, right? Just go to sleep. You're blowing things out of proportion. Afterwards, he really did wait for me and didn't go to the hospital. His flu got worse. The next day, he asked his friend to take him to the hospital. From what I heard, he was begging his friend to save him while bawling his eyes out. Why would I ever take my shitty husband to the hospital when he left our daughter all alone? He must have thought he would emotionally manipulate me into looking after him. I don't understand where his head is. Seriously, he must be in La La Land. I still can't believe that he left his suffering 3-year-old daughter to go hang out with his friends. She could have lost her life in the worst-case scenario. I think we really got lucky this time around. If I had been a little late coming home, I still think about it sometimes and it sends shivers down my spine. After he got better, we started talking about our divorce with a lawyer as the mediator. He was crying and kept begging to try all over, but I told him no and said that it wasn't going to happen. The second I said that I would publicly announce what he had done to Anna, he signed the divorce papers immediately. He said that he married me because I was calm and seemed easy to tame. He thought that if he said things a little menacingly, I would listen to whatever he wanted me to do, and it would be easy. Then, a few years later after the divorce, I stumbled into Michael one day. He started talking to me like nothing ever happened after he saw Anna and I walking happily together. She ended up running away from him screaming, "Who is this old guy? He's scary!" I told him that I was remarried and both of us are being taken care of by the new husband. Anna and I have both completely forgotten about you. He freaked out and tried to grab me after screaming, "I was waiting for you all alone. You betrayed me." Then a pissed off husband, now carrying Anna, showed up and he ran away at the speed of light after being scared. I wanted to yell at him to be alone for the rest of his life, but I kept it to myself and the three of us had a nice shopping time.
Mom, please let me into the house. Why would you just lock me out of the house all of a sudden? This household doesn't need a woman who's not going to take care of her own child. I'm going to have you leave this house immediately. Not taking care of her own child? What are you talking about? I cannot leave my grandchildren in the hands of a terrible woman who would leave her kids who were recently born. You need to disappear. No, you don't understand, Mom. I felt sick, so I went to the hospital, that's all. I made sure to ask my husband to look after the kids while I went to the hospital. You asked him? Yeah, you're full of crap. My son is saying that he has no idea what you're talking about to me. What? Besides, how could you possibly get sick when you have a child that's very vulnerable? You really don't have any idea how important it is to be healthy. We will be taking care of Stephen from now on. Taking care of Stephen? What exactly are you talking about? You have Jessica too, right? Mom, you need to answer me right now. You aren't trying to do something with them, are you? Jessica? Oh, that terrible grandchild who can't do anything? Ugh, I gave her away to your parents' house to look after. What? I don't really understand. What's going on? I'm sure you can take care of at least one half of your kids, right? We'll go ahead and take care of this child, so you can raise that child. Understood? You are seriously persistent, aren't you? I don't have the time or patience to be talking to the likes of you. Do you understand? I can't have you just standing outside our door the whole time either. Hurry up and go to your own home. I can't do that. How could you do this to me? I also can't go home because this is literally my house. And those two kids are my babies that I gave birth to. And what the hell do you have against Jessica? She's a great kid. She's literally the least capable child around. She's just the extra added kid to Stephen. We only need someone to take over the family name. Do you understand me? What? Ugh, I don't need a dumb daughter-in-law or a daughter who isn't worth anything to take over the family name. I figured that my son would take over the family business, to be honest with you. But I want him to do whatever he wants to do. That's why you want to raise your own grandchild to be the heir to your family business? They should decide what they want to do with their own future. It's not something that us adults should decide for them. Wow. Look at this peasant talking to me and trying to lecture me on how the world works. You have a terrible sense of humor. If you want to complain that much, maybe you should start a company that's as big as ours and run it. And then you can complain to me. I'm sure you won't be able to with your rotten brain, though. Please, Mom, let me see my son. I'm begging you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no to that. Just go home already. Your special, amazing daughter is waiting for you at your house. I couldn't believe what was happening. No matter how much I went to that house, they just wouldn't... I just kept getting chased off by my mother-in-law every time. My husband, who absolutely loves his mom, obviously took her side too. I ended up never seeing my son once during the whole time I kept going to the house. Once our divorce was said and done, my husband would have custody of my son, and I would have custody of my daughter. Imagine that. It worked out perfectly for that rotten woman. It would be bad to cause a sudden change in the child's environment at this stage of development. That's what the courts told me when they made their decision. I would only be able to see my son twice a month, an hour each time. Hey, Liz. Look at you taking home the big money. I saw you making big moves. That movie! What was it? The Bravery of a Single Petal? Oh, Jessie. She was the main character in that movie, right? Congratulations! It's Jessica. So what compelled you to message me today? Why didn't you contact me about it at all? You always need to contact your relatives first thing about stuff like this, right? Relatives? What? We're relatives, silly. We're not relatives, silly. I literally divorced your son. Oh, young kids nowadays. Just so you know, you can't cut ties with a family that easily. Do you understand? Besides, that girl has my family blood in her too. She's not just your child. You really can't be saying things like that anymore. We're definitely relatives. Are you aware of what you're saying right now? Or are you being intentionally dense? You chased both Jessica and I out of our own home and stole Steven's parental rights from me, remember? Oh, you. You're still dragging that little detail on? Oh, it's not a big deal at all. I'm seriously appalled by how naggy you are. You're really the exact person you were 8 years ago, aren't you? You really need to learn from your kids and how much they've grown up. Little details? You're telling me that the fact that you robbed me of my own right to raise my son from me, a little detail? It is a little detail, sweetheart. I literally let you see him every month, didn't I? I'm so kind. There are loads of parents in this world that want to see their kids, but they can't, for one reason or another. You really need to realize how blessed you are before coming at me with how you're such a victim. Okay, I'm done with this talk. I think that I have a completely different take than you on what happened to me and my son. Please don't ever contact me in any shape or form. Goodbye. Hey, hang on. I'm not finished talking to you yet. Talking to me? Yeah, about how I'm going to live with my grandchildren. What? Let me explain. Our company is actually putting in a lot of effort to invite in fresh blood and raise them from the ground up. That's why I thought that maybe it would be a good idea if Jessica transfer over to our company. Imagine a child actor who's already fairly well known show up at our renowned and established company. You realize how much attention she would get and how much she would benefit, right? You're going to do this to your grandkids again? You are really the one who hasn't changed one bit since we last met. Just so you know, you really don't have any choice here. If you think you do, you're completely mistaken. Think about it. It's very clear which choice is the correct choice when it comes to the kid's best interest. It's obvious. It doesn't take rocket science to figure it out. Living in some poor household or coming to live at our house, where she would never have to worry about anything and would be able to get whatever she wanted. Which do you think is best for her? Yeah, you're right. We don't have that much money compared to you. But I made sure that I poured my heart and soul into raising them with my love. I only saw Steven once a month, but I'm pretty sure I did my best in raising him with love too. I think it's something that's invaluable and can't be bought by money. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Ugh, this must be what people are talking about when they talk about people who are completely mistaken. Oh, I've never actually seen someone so mistaken, so thank you. Maybe I should get an autograph, huh? Completely mistaken? Beg your pardon? You mistake the fact that you are loved by your kids. You're not. Just so we're absolutely crystal clear, if she stays with you, she's not going to be able to really live up to her fullest potential. You understand? That girl is a literal prodigy, a once-in-a-lifetime genius. The amount of energy and passion that is behind every line in her acting. Oh, you really can't believe she's a child still. She even won some kind of an award, didn't she? Oh, I know this for sure. She definitely has our family's blood. It's not your family blood for sure. That's going to be a hard no. She is where she is because she worked really hard to get where she is. I know because I was right there with her when she was working day and night rehearsing. Yeah, I'm sure the boring and mundane, useless woman that you are would want to believe that. Oh, I almost feel pity towards you. But think about it just a little bit, using whatever amount of brain cells you have. What do you think Jessica was thinking twice a month when she met up with Steven? Why is Steven so rich and our house so poor? Man, he's so lucky. I'm so envious of what he's got. That's all she could think of. Huh? How would you know what she was thinking? Oh, it's very easy to tell what she's thinking. She's such a grandma's child. Of course, she's always wanted to live with me. I'll go ahead and take your daughter now, too. Don't mind me. Please turn on the TV right now. That amazing granddaughter who loves you oh so dearly is bashing you on TV. Oh, did I say that it was also being broadcasted live, right now, in the middle of the day? Huh? My grandma took my super important brother, whom I love so dearly, away from me. I wish I could meet him every day, even now. Those were her words, not mine. What? Wait, hold on a second. What the hell are you talking about? If you turn on the TV and go to ABC, it's all right there. She's going to be debuting in a new drama this time. She's on TV getting interviewed with the main character for an advertisement. It was actually just a moment ago that the host asked her about her family and if she had any siblings. Oh man, she is literally spilling everything. She's not leaving out any details. What? You're being serious? I'm being dead serious. You need to make her stop right this second! How am I supposed to stop her right now? It's live television. She said your name and your company name loud and clear for the world to hear. Oh man, what has she done? Oh well, it's just a small detail. You should really learn to forgive and let go of the little things. Oh, actually, you should be thanking Jessica if anything. You didn't have to pay for the free advertisement for your company. How could I possibly forgive this at all? A company's public image is everything! I'm currently in studio, so I won't be able to take your calls. What did you want to talk about? Don't play coy with me, you little... You realize the amount of phone calls that our offices are receiving right now thanks to you? They're all complaining, telling us to let the two live together as siblings. Wow, sounds like you're going through it right now. Ugh, it's all your fault. Every single bit. If our sales drop because of this, I'm going to sue you for defamation and expect compensation. Sue who? My daughter? Of course I'm going to be suing you. I know that you are responsible for making her say that crap on TV. You don't have proof, even if that were the case. Besides, I didn't say anything to her. She decided to talk and said everything on her own volition. What? She wanted to take Steven away from you. Uh-huh? I'm not sure what you're saying. You didn't know, did you? Twice a month, for 8 years, they had their visitations. Although, I don't think that's what they called it at all. I'm pretty sure they like to call it their war council. After they were ripped apart from each other, we've always wanted to live with the three of us together. We were all talking to each other and trying to figure out our best course of action to make it work. Even Steven? You're full of shit. My son must have been there too. There's no way he wouldn't have told me. He would tell me as soon as he caught wind of this. Oh, your adorable, adorable son? Yeah, he was always playing games with his headphones in. It never failed, every month. There was not a chance in hell that he would ever be able to hear anything we talked about. We could be in a park or a cafe. It didn't matter. He wouldn't hear a word. Seriously, your son is the most amazing thing on this planet, right? Oh, hey, look at that. I just received news that Steven is now in custody of the police. I'm going to go pick him up from the police. Police? Why would he go to the police? He told me how you were raising him, about how you would force him to do things he didn't want to, all because you were raising him. Steven had no issues telling me about it all. We have all the photos of his bruises, cuts, and scratches you gave him. I told him he needs to run away from home and get to the nearest police station as soon as this program airs. You hang on a second! That's cheap! You haven't even heard my side of the story yet. I don't care about any of that based on the kinds of actions you took. I will be sure to make you face your crimes to the fullest extent of the judicial system. It's not my fault that he would take forever to remember things. What the hell else was I supposed to do? It doesn't matter why. What matters is you abused someone else's son. I will never forgive you for what you've done. Also, I remember you specifically saying something to me. Something about how a divorce doesn't cut ties from a family. You're exactly right. Today was our D-Day, the day we execute our plans that we have planned for years. I will be taking full custody of Stephen from today. Please don't ever show up around me or mine ever again. You must be high on something if you think I'm not going to see him anymore. You know what's going to happen to you if you do this to me. Who's going to take over the family company if Stephen isn't with us anymore? Wait, what? If I recall correctly, you had a son, didn't you? Maybe you should let him take over the family business instead. I can't let that happen. Ugh, there's no way he would be able to run the family business. Don't worry about it. He's as pure as it gets. Something about how he has the best family blood running through his veins, right? Please, Miss Liz, I need you to stop. I'll apologize and repent for everything, so please, just go back on live TV and take back everything that was said. It means everything to our company, right? Come on, we're family, remember? Family? What? Oh, I got it. This is the mistaken person thing that you were telling me about, right? Oh, wow, I've never actually seen one. Can I have your autograph? Afterwards, my ex-husband's company was the target for the world's hatred. They were trying their best to cover it up for a while, but they did go under. There's no way that a man-child would ever be able to run a company, so it really doesn't surprise me at all. Apparently, they're all working in some factory together to pay back all of the loans they've accrued. But the best part is that everyone knows what they look like and what they've done, so I'm sure everyone's going to talk shit about them forever. After this whole debacle, my daughter retired from the entertainment industry. I told her that if she enjoyed acting, she can keep going with it, but she told me that she wanted to be with Stephen and I forever. That pretty much made me melt on the spot. Stephen was also having a little tough time adjusting to life with us, but he's finding his place. He even made a few friends around the neighborhood, and he goes out every day. At first, my life was a living hell, but after a long and hard battle, I live a happy life that I can't complain about, thanks to my son and daughter.
Hey, Ken. Long day at work today, huh? Do you have a little time to talk?
Oh, hey, Susan. What's up? I plan on going out drinking with a couple of friends of mine.
I see. Can I call you right now?
I just spent it with my friends. Not really a good time.
I see. Even for like a minute.
What's up? Are you in trouble? Can't we do this tomorrow?
I was hoping to say this to you directly. I don't know if I can wait until tomorrow, so the hell with it. I'll just get it over with online.
Huh? What do you mean, get it over with?
I have an announcement to make.
What are you talking about? Now you got me all curious. Hurry up! Spit it out!
Well, okay. Hope you're ready for this. I'm having a baby!
Huh? You're not serious! A baby? No way! You're pregnant?
Yep, that's right. I was feeling a little weird lately. Remember we were talking about how it might be an irregular menstrual cycle or something? I was a bit concerned, so I went to the hospital today and the doctor informed me that I was pregnant.
Is this real? Man, seriously? Okay.
Is something the matter? You seem kind of strange.
Yeah? Really? It's just that it's so sudden. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, right. Sorry to spring it on you all of a sudden. Actually, I wanted to tell you directly, but I just couldn't wait to tell you.
Yeah, well, suppose you're right. Congratulations!
Huh? Congratulations? You're the father, you know that, right? Congratulations to you, too!
Oh, yeah, right.
Well, we've been dating for 5 years. I suppose it was about time anyway. The baby came first, but maybe it was for the better. We were just talking about how we'd never get married unless there was some drastic situation. Pretty good timing, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. Pretty good timing. Right.
Oh, yeah, Ken. You have next weekend off, right? You want to go over to my parents' place to say hello? It's been a while. We can inform them of our marriage and about the pregnancy. A double whammy.
Huh? Next week? Wasn't your dad on some long business trip or something?
Yeah, he was, but he just got back, so he'll be around. He has to go on another trip at the end of the month, but he's home for a couple of weeks. Everything seems to be falling into place, don't you think? So, you okay for next weekend?
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, great. I'll give them a call and tell them we're coming over next weekend.
Okay. No problem. I look forward to it.
We should visit your folks pretty soon, too. When should we do that? They live pretty far away, so we should make plans as soon as possible. We've been going out for a long time, but I still haven't met your folks, so I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, right. My folks seem to be pretty busy recently, so there really is no rush. I'll ask them when it's convenient.
All right, I'll leave that up to you. So, what time should we meet up on the weekend? My folks say they're free all weekend, so any time is fine.
How about we arrive there around 10 a.m. Saturday?
Sounds good. I'll give them a call. Okay then, don't drink too much tonight.
Yeah, I know. All right then. See you then.
Hey, what's up? Where are you? Are you stuck in traffic? Are you still sleeping? Okay, sleepyhead. I'm gonna head over to my parents' place. See you there later. Don't be too late. They prepared lunch for us. Call me on your way there. Hey, Ken, are you still sleeping? It's almost noon. You're not still in bed, are you? We're getting ready to eat lunch. What's up? You haven't even called. What's going on?
This is Ken's mother. My son. He died yesterday.
Huh?
He was on his way home from work yesterday and got into a car accident. You must be Ken's girlfriend. Susan, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Excuse me, but what are you saying? This is a prank of some kind, right? Tell me it's a joke.
This is no joke.
Are you really Ken's mother? And you're saying that Ken passed away in a car accident? I can't believe that.
Well, me too. This happened only yesterday. I still think I'm stuck in some kind of nightmare, but it's the truth. So, I'm really so sorry about this, but please just forget about Ken and lead a fruitful life. You're still young.
I cannot accept this. I will not believe it until I see him. Where is he now?
I'm very sorry. I am in complete shock right now. I'm grieving for my son. Please, let me grieve in peace.
But I have Ken's child in me. Did you know that? It's Ken's child.
Susan, I really don't want to say this, but is that child you're carrying, is it really Ken's child?
Huh?
I previously heard something from my son. During college, you played around quite a bit. Is that true?
Played around? What are you talking about? Before going out with Ken, I had one boyfriend.
Aren't you still seeing this former boyfriend of yours?
Huh? What did you just say?
You were going out with both Ken and this guy at the same time. That's what I heard. I really can't perceive you to be an upstanding young woman.
Hold it 1 second. After we broke up, he continued to stay at my place for a little while. That's all. He had nowhere to go at the time. I was never two-timing Ken.
But you guys were talking about marriage and how getting pregnant would hasten that prospect. Sounds kind of fishy to me. The timing is a little too convenient, in my opinion.
Well, you can think what you like, but it was just a coincidence. I could never plan that. Besides, Ken is no longer with us. This has nothing to do with us.
As you can imagine, there are so many things I have to do. I really don't have time to bicker with you. And one last thing. We will by no means accept that child as our responsibility. I'm very sorry, and I hope things work out for you, but that's all I have to say.
What do you mean, that's all?
Exactly what it means. That's all. No more. We have nothing else to say to you. As for your child, you'll have to bring the child up yourself.
So, that's it, huh? Well, at least give me a chance to say goodbye to Ken. When is the funeral? Where is it going to take place?
Susan, I'm not sure if you know this, but our family is very prestigious. I'm a writer, and my husband is the owner of a large and well-known resort hotel.
Yes, I did hear a bit of that from Ken. What's that got to do with anything?
I hear your parents are farmers or something, so you probably don't understand our way of life. I'm sure you know what I mean. It really wouldn't look good if you or your family showed up. I hope you understand.
Please, you can't prevent me from seeing him. I mean, not getting to see him for the very last time? That's too cruel.
If at the funeral you blurt out that you're carrying Ken's child, it would be a scandal. Our household has many situations which people of your stature would never understand. So please, I have to insist that you not show up to the funeral. We just don't want anything to do with your family in the future.
All right, I understand. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yes, I forgot. About the child. We'll pay a little compensation for you, so please, tell me your bank account. That's the least we can do. This is Susan, right? Where are you right now?
Oh, is this Ken's mother? Could you contact me on your own phone? It really hurts when I get a text from Ken's phone. After all, I couldn't even attend his funeral. I'm really emotionally drained.
Oh, how rude of me. I'm so sorry. Yes, his phone already had your name in it, so it was just easier. You know what I mean. And so, where are you right now?
Why do I have to tell you?
It's just that I remember what Ken used to always tell me when he was alive. It seems there are some valuable items that Ken left at your place. I figured I would go over to your place and retrieve them, if you don't mind. No need for you to be there.
Huh? Were you planning on going into my house without permission?
I found your key in his jacket pocket, so I figured it was okay. You don't mind, do you? He was your ex anyways, and I'm his mother. No harm in that.
I do mind. But even if you did, I'm not living there anymore, so the place is empty. Go in if you like.
Huh? You moved out? You're not living there anymore? Is that what you're telling me? What's going on? Stop joking around!
This is no joke. Like I said, I'm emotionally distraught. I could not stay there a day longer. The memories, you know? I'm at my parents' place now.
Oh, okay, I see. What happened to all the stuff that Ken left at your place? Could you please send them all to our home?
Oh, yeah, Ken's stuff. I burned them all. Dumped them into the incinerator at the city dump.
Huh? You burnt it all? How about the sneakers? You're not serious. How about that leather jacket? That expensive briefcase? Everything? Do you mean everything?
Actually, I wanted to put some stuff in the casket, but I wasn't invited to the funeral, and you said you didn't want anything to do with me anymore, so... Well, Ken was really fond of those things, so I figured he would enjoy them in heaven, so... I burned them all. It was the least I could do for him.
You're not serious. Are you nuts? Burn all of it? Do you realize how much all that costs? You know perfectly well how I value those things. Do you realize how much I spent on those things? Some are rare, like those Nikes. They're irreplaceable, premier items. They're worth a fortune.
So, you spent a fortune on them, huh?
Right. I was so upset that I made a mistake. They were Ken stuff. I almost feel like they are mine. How could you do this? Those items were precious to Ken.
Please, there's no need to fuss. It's best that all his items are now with him in heaven. I can see him now in heaven, trouncing around the clouds in his Air Jordans. Besides, what are you going to do with them? You have no use for them. But I suppose I could have just sold them. But considering the wine deal we have with you and your husband, those items were nothing.
Huh? A wine deal?
Ken's not here anymore, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt to talk about this. Was it next week that your husband will be visiting our winery?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh my god! Did you forget about all that? Your husband said that in order to build his business, he was going to go all out and introduce various wines at the resort hotel, so he's coming to visit the winery directly. I think he said he already got the plane tickets.
What the hell are you talking about? Wine? Plane tickets? What's this about?
It's about visiting our winery in Italy. He wants to import wine directly from our winery there. Don't you remember? Your husband talked it over with my dad and they agreed on a deal.
Huh? Your family? You own a winery in Italy? I thought you were blue-collar types. Farmers is what you told me. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Huh? You and your husband were so happy for the deal. What are you saying? It was you who really pushed it and negotiated the details. First you heard of it? Really?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yes, you were very enthusiastic about it. You're not having second thoughts, are you? Well, I guess Ken died, so maybe it hit you hard. I certainly understand.
Yes, that's it. Poor Ken.
When you found out that you were working with my family, you wanted to separate private matters from business. It was you who asked us not to tell Ken about this business deal. You said it would spoil Ken if he found out that our family owned this winery in Italy. You said you would tell him after he introduced me. That's why I never really talked about my family or the situation regarding our business relationship.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. I've been so forgetful recently.
But it really is too bad about Ken. My father was concerned about us, and he was even looking for a house for us to live. Here's a photo of the place he picked out.
Huh? This is the house. What is this? A mansion?
No, it's a cottage not far from the Mediterranean Sea. It's a wonderful place. The view is incredible, but I can't live there alone. Maybe we'll keep it as a summer cottage. Okay then, I have to get going. I realize that this is all very traumatic for you, but I hope you keep your spirits up.
Hold on, please!
Huh?
I'm so sorry, Susan. Don't be shocked. It's Ken. About him, me, being dead, it's all just one big joke. I'm really sorry. It's just that I got cold feet. Scared, you know? I was just not ready to be a parent. So, that was all I could think of. I still wanted to play around. I'm still pretty young, you know? Sorry. I was being a real jerk. Please forgive me. I thought this whole thing over, and I finally made up my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna marry you. Let's work this out. We can make this work. The three of us. A happy family.
Oh, come on. Stop joking around. Please, Ken is already in heaven. He's no longer with us. You have to get over that fact.
Like I said, that's all BS. I'm Ken. I'm not kidding. Please, believe me. I promise you I will make you guys happy.
You were ready to get rid of me and your child. You went as far as pretending you were dead? You call that a joke?
No, I mean I wasn't ready.
Do you think I'm stupid? Make us happy? Yeah, right. I did ask you when you first contacted me. I said, "Are you really Ken's mom? Remember that?" I knew it was bullshit from the get-go.
Huh?
Oh yeah, did you know that your parents are here at our house right now? I told them what you did, that you made up the story of you being dead and contacting me pretending to be your mother. Man, she was pissed. When they heard that, they flew over right away. They apologized profusely for what you did.
You're kidding, right?
Both of them are really busy people, but they took time off and took a flight over here. And you? When do you plan on getting here? It's way past the date we agreed on. Why don't you get your ass over here now? Of course, my folks are both here too, so be ready for some heat.
Don't worry, I'll meet and apologize to them. It's all for our future. I'll do anything. I'm on my way. I'll get ready, so just give me a bit of time, would you?
Get here ASAP because we need to talk about my compensation.
What do you mean compensation? We're getting married. We're gonna be happy. Isn't that what you said?
Impossible! Come on, think about it. How can I marry someone who's dead? Ken eventually arrived, thinking he was going to marry me and go about business as if nothing happened, but he apologized profusely for his actions and promised he would never do such a thing again. As he was proclaiming his enduring love of me, his father stepped in and smacked him across the face so hard he stumbled to the floor, not knowing what hit him. Ken was flabbergasted. It seemed he thought his parents were 100% on his side. Watching his parents hold their head in shame and his mother on the verge of tears, he finally came to the realization of his actions. For me, I completely lost respect for him. How could I have gone out with this guy, much less have a child with him? Ultimately, he agreed to pay compensation for the damages he had caused and to pay child support for the foreseeable future. To make sure he stood by his commitments, the whole thing was done through a lawyer, making it legally binding. Several years later, I heard that his parents realized how they had spoiled their son. They made the decision to revoke all rights to his inheritance. In order to re-educate him, they put him to work in the kitchen at the resort hotel and made him work there until he paid off the compensation to me. His younger brother was slated to take over the business side of the hotel operations. Despite being the son of the hotel owner, he was relegated to working the kitchen, washing dishes and doing menial jobs. The other staff members were all weary of the guy. As for me, I left the US and now live with my folks and my son at that beautiful cottage on the Mediterranean.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.